Good afternoon, teacher and classmates. In this today, we are going to explain the topic about veteran generation. Okay, our reward is found in the effort and not in the result. A total effort is a complete victory. Mahatma Gandhi. My group is confirmed by Kevin Campbell and Natalia Ortiz. Okay, to continue, I explain the topic about veterans or silent generation. Okay, they was born before 1945. They are called veterans. They are the oldest and they have too much experience. In this thing called life are being members of society. For them, family is very important and they always prefer to traditional. On the other hand, they are open but honest when talking and saying things. Okay, to continue, my partner explained the other ideas about the topic.
Okay, thank you, Natalia. Right now, here we have some additional information about the veterans generation. For example, they used to use traditional communication. In this case, for example, they used radio, letters, etc. Additionally, they weren't rich generations. In this case, for example, they were very important persons that they had a lot of money. Additionally, they were hard and loyal employees because their values were very important. Additionally, sarcastic and austerity, that is one of the characteristics of the person because they lived in a second world. Additionally, I am going to present some videos related with veteran generations. The first one, here we have one video in which you can watch some important information and some important aspects.
What's the name of the generation born before baby boomers? That would be the silent generation, born between 1925 and 1944. Why were they called the silent generation? Because they were known for their silence, their lack of manifestos, their lack of public protest, their lack of a youthful movement. Famous members of the silent generation include Elvis Presley, Neil Armstrong, Maya Angelou, Margaret Thatcher, David Attenborough, Queen Elizabeth II, those in their 80s and 90s now. Now, in many respects, like all generations, they, of course, were a product of their time. They came of age in the relatively conservative period of the 1950s, pre the social and cultural revolution of the 1960s and 70s, and are known as quite a conservative generation as a result. They were the children of the Great Depression and probably have childhood memories of the Second World War, but it was the Cold War that absolutely defined them. They were born into the era of radio, but they came of age in the era of television. They grew up in a conservative age, but in many instances, they were the originators of the civil rights movement and the feminist movement that would rock the world in the 60s and 70s. So actually, they're called the silent generation, but they weren't that silent at all.
Okay, right now I am going to continue with other video.
You know, your generation isn't going to be around in 20
I'm
years.
disappointed. You know that the young people today have not been taught to take the history of this country and all the crap that we went through. They haven't been taught that. They got these bunch of, what do they call these guys, professors?
Okay, that was some ideas or some expression about one person who is a military of the US and his experience. Here we have the link of a scientific article that we find some information about that topic. Additionally, here we have bibliography about the videos that we can watch in this presentation. Thank you, that is all.